Hey folks, we are here today doing my last workout before my 5K taper. And you may be thinking to yourself, A, what's a taper? Or B, do they have tapers for 5Ks? Not just marathons? Yes, they do. So that's what we're going to talk about today. A taper basically is just a way to rest up near the end of your training block before your big race. And there's lots of different ways to do it if you want to get into the nuances, but essentially you pretty much reduce your volume. You reduce the volume. Sometimes you can reduce the frequency of your runs, sometimes the intensity, but primarily you reduce the volume by say 20%, 40%, something like that. I tend to lean towards reducing more. The pros might go with less. But even with the pros, it's not an exact science. So really, you just need to rest up, basically. So that's what we're doing. I'm about 10 days away from my 5K that I've been working towards. So I'm going to run today some 1K repeats. Basically, I'm going to do them as many times as I can without totally digging myself a hole. And I'm doing that also because not only is it taper time for me, I've also been feeling kind of rough, a little bit overtrained. So I feel like I need to take a little break anyway. So I'm almost doing a little slowdown. I've had a few busy weeks lately. A little slowdown just before the taper. So that's the plan. And tapers are quite cool, almost magical. They really make a huge difference. You show up on race day, and oftentimes, if things go well, you end up doing way better than you could imagine. You're running faster on race day than you are on your best training day. So that is the plan for me. And again, my goal for this race, this is the first one of the season since last August, but my goal by the end of the summer is to break my 5K PB. And my 5K PB is almost as old as this shirt that I'm wearing. This shirt is from 2011. My 5K PB is from 2013. So almost 13 years ago, when I was much younger. I'm currently 57. So it's gonna be challenging, but I feel like I'm a smarter runner, a bit more of an advanced runner since then. But I'm also older, and I also had a big gap there where I wasn't running much at all for maybe 5-10 years. I kind of ran less and less than I did way back 12 years ago. But I'm getting back into it now. 2 years ago, I couldn't even break 30 minutes in a 5K. Last August, I ran 26:30, hoping to do that this coming race in 10 days from now. And hoping to get that down even further by the end of the summer. So we shall see. Anyway, let's hope the taper works. And now you know a little bit about tapers, and that's the story. I'm probably not going to tape my workout here, or not much of it, if at all, because I can't run and hold a silly camera. I can't run fast and hold a silly camera. I can't turn around though. So that's the story, folks. Wish me luck, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, 2 laps down, back to my starting point almost, this little red stick. And it turns out that my first lap is kind of downhill, second lap kind of uphill. This is actually the downhill part, although it looks like it's uphill because that little hump in front of us, but it's downhill. So anyway, I'm going to do one more, hopefully 2 more with the uphill, and then there's only 1 more left after that to do 5. So that's the plan. Enjoy some traffic. Okay, done. 5 reps. The last 2 were a little tricky, but made it through. Almost, or about 10 seconds under 5K pace, except for the second last one, which is slightly uphill, which is about 5 seconds under or something, I think. 7 seconds under. 5:12 is my 5K pace. So, in theory, if I ran a kilometer with a little break in between 5 times in a row, below 5K pace, on race day, I should have a chance of running the entire thing at 5K pace, because that's how workouts work, interval training, and more importantly, that's how tapers work. Anyway, have a good one, folks, and I look forward to your next taper, and mine too. Take it easy.